Всім привітики. Ми залетіли на піздюліну на ніч. 3 боя, 3 піздюліни. Ну, може так фартане, як вчора, блядь. Не забудьте поставити лайкос або вподобайка, як кому нравиться. Please like. Підписочка на канал. Ну і підтримочка, там є конвертик, якщо хто має змогу підтримати фінансово, буду дуже вдячний. Буду дуже вдячний за лайки, за підписку. Так що, будь ласка, якщо можна, підтримайте, ходьте. Поїхали. Подождіть, включу ще транслейшн, щоб я щось бачив. Це взагалі дуже серйозна розмова, хуярась.
Ну, будь ласка, я тебе прошу, ну працюй. Ну що мені зробити? Ну, будь ласка, ну хочеш? Ну хочеш, я перед тобою на коліно стану, от, будь ласка. На коліно, я благаю.
Ваня, це хотів тебе запитати.
Знаєш, що є з тобою любов і 14 місяців кредиту, будь ласка. Барабан, крутись, зроби мені поле чудес, я спрошу тебе, ну.
Вань, що ти робиш? Та то залити треба.
Воно все.
Синок, я
Довго
говорю
там,
з правильною
блядь.
машинкою. Стою на коліні. Може мені хатик заливати?
І що, не можеш розібратися?
Я в шоці.
Як мав позорнатою стати.
Як воно, блядь, робиться нахуй? Вроді нормально, блядь. О, поють.
Розетку включи.
А я включив.
Полетіли.
От тепер гуглимо.
Що?
Єсть
Давай,
попитка.
знайди мені відео.
Відео правильної машини. Дивися, як має бути.
Отут в мене вчора цей бой получився, що я зміг, по-моєму, його виграти. А всі остальні два я просрав такого добряче. Ні, нічого. В принципі, з Ф'юрі і з Усиком там получилось нам. Побачимо, що воно сьогодні скаже.
It's Nigel. This bout is sketch. A lot of trash talk. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Good counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jab slightly off target. They block the left there. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there.
Подождіть секунду, там походу вообще ніхуя не чути, блядь. Щас ми звук. А ні, що? Має бути все норм, по ідеї. Давай 41, блядь. Сохраніть.
Elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They blocked the left there. Did you see that? Nigel Ben has been rocked. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Що ж ти, блядь, почав так пропускати, йобаний? Йобаний біг, йобаний. Антер, здорово.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Привіт. Конкретку треба, певно, ще одну з'їбати. Бистренько в боксі спати. Рашку стрімили, чи на рашку не забігав? Чи ти був тихенько сидів?
On to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Чи ти цим маслаєш на сад?
This fighter told us yesterday if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Ну, трошки нудиш з досить другу, розумієш, що дивитись по неї. Мені все зрозуміло, хто і що, і хто йде.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that
Там
make
же
their
интересно,
history of
может, свой лоб сдохнет, блядь, а я пропущу. Ой, блядь.
Catch and shoot.
Я царом нахуй, бать, пропустил, блядь.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And a round that seemed... There's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Блядь, вчора я йому розсечення якось быстро в'їбав. Сьогодні, блядь, паскуня робиться.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab won't score. They blocked the left there. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. Caution being thrown to the wind. It's all offense all the time. So much firepower here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ben in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. Hold it right there. Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why you...
Whoa, Johnny! The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he misses with that straight left. This fight has a real good flow to it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Talking about winning that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Time for the fifth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't find a home for that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
These two were made for each other. And he just missed with that left jab. Well done with that counter shot. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about winning that last.
I like that round.
On to the sixth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. It's code red time for Ryan Rose. And it appears the holder right there. Ryan Rose, and down goes Ryan Rose. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Победу чи не, бля? 7, 8, 9, хер. Погнали дальше добивати, бля.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
what recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Talking about Rhodes in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter shot lands. He got out of the way of that right hook. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he scores with the counter. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. He just misses with that jab. Jab slightly off target. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that. And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again. When your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you...
That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
Хто там? Жовто не бачу. Ой, бля.
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue.
Чорт, забивай.
You'd like to see more jabs. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That counter punch caught him clean. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Ryan Rhodes just got walked Oh, the humanity! Ryan Rhodes is down! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six. And we continue.
Шеф став юбаний.
Let's talk about Rhodes in that last.
Шеф вижив, блядь.
There's the bell to start round 9. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And he parries the right jab away. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Punch, counter punch. Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it.
Цього спина не нахуй, там уже вообще пиздец.
That will do it. Tough luck here as this fight is over.
Too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done.
Жінка написала на машині сусіда «помий мене». Він то побачив, прийшов і помив її. Теща намагала назад квартиру, бо поки він вийшов на перекур, вона відірвала батарею з наручниками і втекла. Маша зрозуміла, що виглядає старшою.
Katie Taylor, one of the... We've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight tonight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Good counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. These two were made for each other. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They both want the knockout. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Katie Taylor looked like she was on her way to beating Jessica McCaskill fairly easy back in 2017. But in the second half of the fight, McCaskill turned things on.
Jessica McCaskill, Katie Taylor. Now let's look at this fight. The first fight, they fought 10 rounds. Katie Taylor was sharp, beat it to the punch every time. The back end of the fight, that's when she started to wane a little bit. That's when people at ringside saying she losing it. What's happening here? That's when McCaskill came back, started to pull back the fight, making Taylor have to really dig in deep and get it. But Taylor's timing is everything. She knew when to turn it on the last minute of each round, the last 30 seconds of each round towards the back end. But it was obvious she was tiring towards the end. Are these signs? Are these signs of a tiring fighter? We don't know, but I tell you this. Taylor needs to be on her A game. Otherwise, it's going to slip away.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor.
Now you're switching on.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. Can't find a home for that jab. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you whenever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That hook won't score. Do you believe this? Nice. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor.
About that.
And there's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter shot. Just misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. They exchange punches. Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. Tried to score with the uppercut. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor and that. Here we go to the 4th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She wasn't ready for that counter. That counter shot lands. And this is is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter shot by her. She misses with the jab. Can't score with that jab. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Nice counter shot by her. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter shot. Talk about Katie Taylor. How you do it? Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor. There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Один бой я такий виграв, правда, технічним нокаутом, але виграв я. Тут я просто піздю не
not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. The pound for pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from?
І побіг стрімити рашку. В принципі, не хочу це, я може якось пройду все-таки ту ігру, що ти зараз, бля, хуяриш.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Midway through the round, and it looks like she has the advantage.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Та, блядь, ну що ж таке, нахуй?
It's all offense, all the time. So much firepower here. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round. Here we go, it's round 7. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Katie Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Вставай ще на один раз.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Я думаю, нормально він буде працювати, блядь.
Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? And down goes Katie Taylor.
Блядь, рубанула.
She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, Johnny,
Я
complete.
не хотів вставати, да. Вусик. Зараз мені настріляє, нахуй быстренько піздюлю.
Tyson.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Misses with the straight left. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury. There's the bell for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. That jab doesn't find a home. Good counter punch. Good counter punching. Good defense to block the hook. There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury. Let's get it started in round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Wow, what a shot! And it's over!
Whoa.
A home run swing, and that will do it here. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
Красиво.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. Now, you say it. Night, night.
свою машину.
Ну,
Можеш день не попити.
красиво,
Так, все,
красиво.
я нікуди не їду, все. Там такі люди, як люди, тут сісти, пити, а я буду як сісти з шостого поверху. Вічка, з шостого поверху в мене. Бачиш, що з стається? Ти хочеш, щоб і в мене серце стало? Олька, взувайся, поїхали, все. Володя, я не маю, щоб взути. Так я тобі вчора купив тобі туфлі. І як то має виглядати? Чорні, туфлі.
Всі подякував, всі
Так,
подякував.
Сітку і поїхали. Що, я нікуди не. Що вже? Не ліпчика.
До завтра.
Тебе живіт так все нормально тримає. Тобто ти хочеш